Guys, it's Friday, fun day, plus it's what's happening in the garden this week. And you can see from the energy, look at these scapes. We've had a week of 80 above temperatures, one day 90, lots of rain, and look at today. I mean, it's just the prettiest June, what day is today? The 7th, June 7th I've ever seen on a Friday. But let's walk down the garden and see what else is showing lots of energy. If you're walking through your garden, like I've started this year, I love making an effort to focus on exactly what is happening and what's going to happen. This is that law. Many of us who have these perennial borders, there's a law between that big spring bloom and then the summer bloom. But it's just the energy is there. I can show you things that are popping, and let's just do it. Of course, you know, you saw, I hate to keep pointing out things you've already seen, but Poet, unfreaking believable, looking gorgeous. Come on down though. Let's take a look at this beautiful, it's early in the morning. I don't know if this is going to show up. The spider web. Oh, something got into the spider web. The spider web had covered the whole pond in a circular motion, but an animal must have gotten in there in the last half hour. And
you can't see it on the camera.
No, and maybe the maybe the spider got it. Yeah. Anyhow, this is like, it's so beautiful this time of the morning. I am so excited seeing so many things starting to pop. I had something come up that I didn't plant behind you, Reg, over here by Ragucci. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these cone flowers. I didn't plant them. I love when my garden does things that I didn't plant.
Well, where did there's a bunch of them.
Look at all this. We have a white one and we have a purple one.
Another white one.
You know, probably I cut back some things and the seeds, yeah, the seeds were in the compost, and lucky me, they are just beautiful. These are my little alliums. What are they called? The little bubble bath alliums. This will be their second year, so they'll be pretty when they pop out. But come on, let's keep walking and rolling. Everything is still spectacular in color. I'm going to pick a few things while I'm out here, a few little roses, a few little flowers, because this isn't just Fun Friday and what's happening. We are having the Art and Garden open house this afternoon, and I wanted to get out here while the gardens are pretty. But I will be definitely doing little snippets, and I'll get a video out next week. You can't be hostessing and, you know, doing strolls with people through the garden and filming and feeling relaxed about it. So I will get permission from everybody that I get their pictures of and share them with you. And fingers crossed that the weather showed rain. I'm going on and on, but the weather showed rain and yucky all week, and you wake up to this glorious, 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 glorious. But the zinnias are showing their color. Another cone flower, which was planted here, first bloom this morning. I'm loving it. I'm taking a chance with these chartreuse. I'm pointing out some things that these little chartreuse coleuses, I keep them. They take more water. They said part shade, part sun, but this gets all sun. They're gonna toughen up by the end of season, and they'll do just fine. That's my opinion. But I'm going back here and pick a couple little roses so I can have a vase in the bathroom. Oh, look what else is here. This daylily is what they call ditch lilies.
Ditch lily,
and
yeah.
This came from Reggie's dad years ago.
I mean,
this is what all these other daylilies.
35 years ago or more.
I know. And I like to keep one of these because this is where every other daylily that I have in my garden that will be in, and give them another week and we'll start seeing those other colors. This is where they all started from. This is where they all have hybrid. And you have to have the papa, the mama of all the generations in your garden. This can get a little aggressive, maybe, or invasive, but you just take a clump out. But what I'm doing here, anyhow, this ditch lily made me happy this morning. Watch me break it off.
You're fine, honey.
I know.
You're like
anyhow,
attacking
I want to get
You got a bug up your shirt? What's going on?
No, it was attacking me. So I'm going to take a little rosebud because I want a little rosebud with some lavender and maybe the last of the little forget-me-nots in our restroom for our guests tonight.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow. That is so true. Tonight and tomorrow. So we're going to do a little delicate base. Smells pretty good. Oh, and there's another coneflower over here. I love it. They just keep surprising me. I'm looking around. Let's go. Let's keep moving. We've got things to do. I love it. Come on, guys. Look at the hydrangea. Now that's looking awesome. You know, these Invincible Lametta, that's the prettiest it's ever been. It was nice last week when we walked through, but it's doing its thing today. I could actually maybe cut a bloom of that, but I'm not going to. I was so afraid that the rains wouldn't come this week. I watered the shade garden. So glad I did. It just looks so nice. Let's go over here. I'm rushing. I don't mean to rush people, but look at this color. Could these colors be any prettier? If the rose would have bloomed just a week later, look how the Astilbe.
I've said this before.
But look at the Astilbe.
Is one of my
look at this
favorite
color.
I know.
I've got another pink one back there. But with the Zephyr and Druin, oh my gosh, I've cut a lot of the ugly off, but I wanted a little bit of pink because, you know, gardeners, when you think you're having people strolling through your gardens today and tomorrow, you can't control Mother Nature. You might be able to control the plant, but you can't control when they're going to bloom. But I wanted to see the color. You know, maybe they'll see what I see. I don't know. Look at the bloom on this big hosta. Look at this back here. Now that is lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. I'm just so excited. I'm super excited. And then, of course, this little shade garden. You know what I thought about, Reg? Just yesterday. I don't know why I'm out of breath. But anyhow, I was thinking that maybe I'd like to turn the whole garden into like a shade garden or just foliage garden. Because this looks beautiful all the time, all season, even though I don't have full shade everywhere. But I'd like to start maybe experimenting with more foliage and less blooms. And am I crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the blooms.
I like the blooms, but I really love the ease of which this...
You know, you've been watching too much Monty Don and his English gardens where they just put up a boxwood and say, oh, it's a garden.
That's exactly what they do. A more natural garden. You're right. I have been. He's right, guys. I just have been... He lulls me to sleep. I've said that so many times, and I learned so much from watching him, and he's just so easy. If he was here, he would say, yeah, Teresa, let's do this, this, and this, blah, blah, blah. But I doubt if he'll come visit me. Anyhow, that's basically the garden this week, and it's more my thoughts and excitement about the day is perfect, and I get to share the garden stroll with our neighbor across the street, who you'll see pictures probably by the 1st of next week of his garden and the people showing up. And if you're close, we're still here tomorrow. I hope I get this up this evening and you can see it tomorrow. But you won't. Next year, that's what you'll do next year. Anyhow, thanks for watching Gardening on the West Fork, and let me know if you think I should turn everything into just a foliage garden or not.
Yeah,
Klaus Bach thought
I vote no.
Oh, okay. Anyhow, we'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching.